Okay. Welcome back to my world. I haven't done this in a while, but someone in a chat that I'm in posted this progression. I thought it sounded pretty cool, so let's see what we can do with it. I'm sure you've all heard this progression before. It's a very common one. But I think we can do a lot of really fun stuff with that. So let's see what we're feeling here. Okay, sorry, I'm in triplet timing and it's making it pretty confusing. Oh, and now we have audio overlap. Oh, I even titled my Twitch stream incorrectly, so I guess I'll fix that right now. Twitch. Okay, so, oh, it just got really loud. I don't really know why I did that, but I guess we're back to the normal audio now. Channel. Edit. Just created. Okay. Now that that's done, sorry that's so repetitive. This is gonna be really cool. I'm very sure of that. So I'm using some of the stock vocal plugins here. I mean, I guess they're samples with like nice looping, but they sound super awesome. And I didn't even know they existed until someone within that same chat I just mentioned let me know that they existed. That was hugely supportive, helpful to me, I'd say. Okay. So this is like really rudimentary, like just melody stuff that's in my head that I'm putting onto the DAW. Okay, so I think that I want it to go like that, maybe? Yeah, and then that'll be... Yeah. Okay, so a little cool thing you can do in FL is, and you'll hear it a lot in my music, is just throwing a little bit of pan on there. Give the sound a little bit of depth, I'd say. Totally takes the sound super far. I did in this too. Let's kind of like mix these down a little bit too. So this is supposed to be a bit of a melody, but we're gonna take a break from those and focus on sort of improving the frequency range of this. I just recently picked up Moto Bass, and it was hugely beneficial to me, I'd say. That's fine. Okay. Because it does a lot of things really well, I'd say, as far as like virtualization of an actual instrumentalist's playing. You know, I do like doing like a triplet thing, very common, but it's kind of starting to wear on me. Like, you've heard this in all of my most recent music, so I'm gonna try. I did this in one of my songs too. I'm gonna like take it one step further. Okay, that's pretty close. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's cool. Obviously, if you've heard my music, you'd know there's a lot of bass layers always going on, and this will be no exception to that rule. The goal here is to have maybe 2 basses and a sub. I like layering panned basses. I find that it gives my sound a lot more depth. And a lot of people are sleeping on the whole pan sub region. They always say, you know, you've got a mono sub. But I say, screw that. I'm totally gonna... All my music's really made for headphones anyway. Plus, monitors do a really great job at filling out that subspace anyway, like cabinets. So I don't mind that. Is it there? Yeah, it is. Now quick legato, Control L. Increase the appeal. What is this over F sharp? We are kind of walking up to the F sharp, so yeah, I mean, ooh, slappy. Did it? Does that? I don't know what causes that. It likes to just assume that I want it slapping. Anyway, yeah, I try to keep my kind of flow of creation like unrestricted. I don't really want to move into a percussive element until it feels right for me, even though maybe it doesn't sound the best for like the viewer's pleasure at this very moment. I think it pays off because it kind of keeps you in that zone. I'd say so. Okay, so now we're totally gonna start. I always do this with my second halves of a progression. I'll like lay down the notes a little harder. I think that's where this comes in. Yeah, that sounds way better when you're moving down. And then we can go back up for that part. We'll sit on that for a sec. We can come back and add variation in no time at all. More importantly, right now, let's get some nice full sounding drums. Let's see. I guess I'll use my old drums because I don't really see anything here too appealing. I'm looking at the built-in packs from FL right now, but yeah, we're gonna skip out on that and go straight to what I've downloaded. Let's try one of these. Ooh, that's nice. layer that. Okay. Like me some filtered kicks. Okay. Let's work with those. Have one left panned, one right panned. Really simple. Throw that over there. New pattern. Okay. Oh yeah, this. Okay. See what snares we've got going on. Oh, that's nice. I want to do like a. I've been hearing about like a drunken, sort of wonky type beat a whole lot lately, and I'm totally thirsting for that right now. So, oh, there it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, something I learned in I wish I could say who the video was by, but I totally don't remember. But we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, because that was just the cool way to do it. Okay, let's check it out, make it fit. Okay, so what this is a swing, but instead of your standard swing, we're gonna go beat 1 and beat 3. So we got, yeah, that is so nice actually. Holy, I'm so glad that I found this YouTube video talking about that, because that's not how I would ever do swing normally. Okay, I like that. I want more variation though, so we're gonna go like, okay, cool. Now we're gonna do a little bit of pan. We don't want to overdo it, but it can take our beat quite far away, I'd say, as far as atmosphere is concerned. Okay. This one I want sort of a, no, neither of those. I'm gonna have to draw it in. Shouldn't that work? No, I guess it's too late due to the swing I've already put on. How about that? Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So now it's just really kick variation. Cool. Let's stick with that for a sec so that we can do the mixing, because that's a very important part. Always super important to mix your music down. Yeah, swing's the best, man. Always gotta swing. Alright, let's see what we're working with here. Alright. Oh my god, that kick annoys me. I hate when they're just sort of sitting on the same backbeat. But we'll fix that all up. And actually so is the sub right now, so we're gonna do that layering that I was talking about. And trust me, this is gonna sound amazing in no time at all. I guarantee you didn't even expect it, but I promise you, wait this out. You're not gonna be disappointed. Oh, that is some nice phasing in and out there. I always pick the wrong one. Gotta live with my decisions. Alright. Why are the hats over there? Okay, we're gonna move the hats to first place, because I want the kicks to be nice and near to the bass elements. Alright. Cool. Also, thanks for popping by, guys. Always appreciate the little bit of feedback there. So what this is it's sidechain ducking. I'm sure you've heard of it. If not, the idea is we don't like when our instruments are taking up the same frequencies. Ironic that I'd say that, given the fact that I have 3 basses going at once right now, but it's just how I do music. What can I say? I think I'm gonna do one more kick layer. Oh, it did that loudness thing again. How bizarre is that? It just chooses to get real loud on us out of nowhere there. Okay, so now the kick should be kind of pushed forward in the mix, but it really isn't. And the reason for that is we don't have any space to work with. So I just turned everything down. We're gonna turn up these two kicks, but we're also gonna throw one more kick layer in because those two just don't cut it. Maybe 2 layers actually, because I want one of these. Yeah, one of those. Where are we? There we are. Oh, our snare is not even linked. What was I doing? Alright, grab that. No. Yeah, one of those. And then I always like this sort of distorted, maybe early 2018 sounding kick. I use it in a lot of my music. And by the way, if you want any of these samples or anything, just hit me up, figure out how you can do that, and I can one of those. Okay. So now obviously this kick is way too loud. Both of them are. Oops. But actually this is where I guess my second deviation from the norm is. Hey, that's awesome that you prefer kicks in the background. That reminds me of sort of like metal, like not the really hardcore stuff because that's very kick intensive, but I totally get where you're coming from. I'm just a huge victim of the loudness wars personally, I'd say, and that means that I really like those loud, try to get everything as loud as possible. So yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I do something a little unorthodox to a lot of producers. I throw the master in right as I'm producing. The reason for that is like you do it all together. I don't have a mastering engineer telling me what to do. I am my mastering engineer, so might as well get it all done while it's happening. Okay, so now we've got really beefy. I want to give these kicks, or give these basses sidechain to the other kick instead. Nope, that sounds bad. Okay. Oh, that wasn't the right kick, that's why. Why is this kick louder? Oh, that's better. As I said earlier, normally you don't pan the sub, but I don't play by anyone's rules. That's what I always say. Alright, we're gonna work on that melody now. That's totally the next step here. Totally gonna also add some snare variation soon, but you know what? Let's fix the drums too while we're at it. So we got that going on, and then we do that. That's lame. What's that like? Yeah, we'll go with that. It's definitely a pattern I would never normally make, so it's cool to get a little bit more variation than I would normally see in my own music. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Do one of those, and then that's... 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's like a bossa thing. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and then we'll just throw that one back in there. Lastly, I want some hat variation before I head back to messing with the other stuff. Yeah, I do. Here you go, good sir. SoundCloud.com/artificial-music. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always appreciated. Seriously, you are the best. It's always nice to know that people are kind of around, trying to help out a little bit just by being interested, sharing their opinions, But yeah, we're gonna find ourselves... Okay, that works. That's not what I was looking for at all, but sometimes the coolest stuff comes from... Oh, you know what I want on top of that? Sometimes the coolest stuff comes from what you wouldn't expect to want. Okay, it's one of these ones. Oh, is that it? No, that's the one we're using. Ah, it's that. Okay, so what I want to do is one of these. dun, 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 dun. Is it that one or that one? It's totally that one. Okay, and then we're gonna pan these separately so that they're kind of having a conversation with each other. Okay, that kind of worked, but clearly this hat does not want to participate, so we're gonna compress that a little bit. My mix feels wonky, but I can't really tell why. Okay, so what's wrong with that is that it's just not the right frequencies, so we're just gonna end up layering them. What the heck is that? Okay, we're gonna do that instead. Yeah, that's good by me. But of course now we don't want the pan, because instead of panning, we can throw... Oh, by the way, I'd love to check out your SoundCloud as well, if you've got one. I'd imagine if you're here, you do. So do let me know. But yeah, we're gonna do like a left, right, left, right, left, and then a right, left, right, left, right. And I did just realize there's still that same issue, so we're gonna need another... Yeah, that works. This is gonna be equal to the one we just saw. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So this one's right, left, right, left, right. Make sure that's the right lineup. Okay. Now then, let's see what that sounds like. That's pretty cool. Definitely too loud, I'd say. It should be pretty far in the back. Too much separation. Also, this hat has some, you know, I liked the little bit of space in the intro, but it's kind of making it hard to mix, so we're gonna get rid of just a little bit of it, like that much. So there's still gonna be that space, but just not as much. Let's see. Yeah, that works for me. I'd put some reverb in there too, but right now there is a lot of space in the mid-range that I want to get to, so we're going to use Gladiator for that. Because Gladiator, I've got this really cool synth. Most of my sound design comes from just hitting that random button that you see right there. And this one, whew, what a sub. Sheesh, but that's not what we are here for. We are here for this. So what I'm gonna do is grab this pattern, throw it into here. Legato. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. Articulate, maybe? I don't think that would do it either. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna just draw it in. Wow, that was so difficult. Oh, we want the bass too. Okay. Oh, duh. I am really dumb. Just go like that. Bam. Just like magic. What is this? It's gone now. Okay. Let's check it out. Nice. That's cool. So now we throw this in the back with a lot of panning on the reverb. Not panning, but stereo space. Let's check it out. Separation, that's what it's called. That's annoying as heck. Okay, this is a C major into, let's figure it out right here, right now. Where were these chords from? They're there. Okay, so we've got A minor. Okay, we'll get rid of that. A minor into C major, into D minor. Okay, fix that just a little bit. I don't, definitely with this, yikes. Yeah, with this synth, it's generally not a good idea to have notes too close together. They fill way too much space. So this might be a problem. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, well that fills some space. It's only feeling slightly muddy, so we're gonna just clear that up. Let's check it out. Throw me that kick. Where are you? There you are. And this one's gonna be sidechained to that kick. The reason being that it's definitely filling the most frequencies right now. And we don't want that to take away from the rest of it. Next step being labs. Very important plugin, this one. Oh, I really gotta update that. It's already loaded to the right setting. How do you go to it? Oh, you click that button. Okay. I need to change dynamics. Okay, I can do it from there. Okay, so the reason my labs is so good is because it plays an instrument like it's a real person. Here's just the piano alone. Oof. That sounds amazing. Ugh. Damn, Labs does so much of my work for me. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna make this a little bit more dynamic. I want to do like that septuplet swing right on here. So we're gonna do that. Oh, I counted correctly. Good job, me. It's just one note I want in there that will be within that swing, and it'll go like that. We could just click legato. Perfect. Whoops, I did it on the wrong beat. Which beat does that happen on? Okay, yeah, it is on this beat. So something like that. Yeah. Oh, and then it happens again, eh? Okay, well, luckily for me, that is not hard to replicate at all. Let me just quantize this. Oh wait, no, I don't actually want it quantized at all. So we do that. I think this one's not going to be sort of the drunken style. Let's see what that sounds like. Nope, it's gotta be. Whether I'd like it or not, I have committed to this swing, which is not bad, but it's not ideal, I would say. I like having the ability to choose what happens next. Okay. And then we do that again. Do 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 do. Huh. How interesting is that? The notes just lined up with the chord quite nicely. Oh wow, I never do this repeating style, but I've found it to be really applicable for this one song specifically. Which was only one step of this sort of rhythmic variation dynamics going on here. Kind of want to do one of these so that we know what the timing is. Okay, no, we're not touching that just yet. I know how we're gonna tackle that one. Last thing we're gonna want to do is go for like a third. What is that? A triplet? Like that. Nope. We got there. Okay. No, legato those. That did not work at all. Lovely. Let's try that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ooh, that sounded crushed. Why do I time so poorly? Okay, that one, we did it. That's our piano variation on the intro. Throw a little bit of reverb on there. Too much, holy. Okay. Now then, in order to get that sound I wanted earlier, I was originally going to use a Gladiator for it, but I did just realize there's a really nice sounding Nexus patch. Oh hey Red Eye! Long time no see. Also welcome the Ad Zone. How you guys doing? I don't know how Red Eye got here. Let me check. Yeah, that's a little spooky, Red Eye. Okay. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, we're gonna have both of these turned way down, as well as that one. Nope, even further. Oh no, we can just turn this up then. That works for me. Okay, so this is gonna be too loud to start, but we'll fix it after. So. Whoa, that's unorthodox. I don't like it at all. I can already tell that I don't. Oh, these bleep bloops are coming at me, letting me know that I may have to leave soon. Okay, we did it. We made a melody. So what's going to be cool about this is it's going to pan a lot. That's going to fill a lot of space. So what is this chord? Oops, that's not at all what I want. So I guess we'll get rid of that because it sort of walks itself up to there. Live with what we've got going. Oops. Lady. Okay, let's check it out. Now this is going to be very far in the back. It's really just here for a little bit of atmospheric space. Oh, it's already spreading. Okay. Well, I want to get rid of a lot of that release. Yeah, I don't like this instrument anymore. It's not quite what I was after. I can work with that, I'd say. Have it real quiet. And with that said, why do I make free music? Music's really just a passion. And as a side note, I make well, not a lot of money, but I make $400 a month from Spotify, so free music has gotten me pretty far, I'd say. I'm hoping to greatly improve those numbers with this incoming year. I have a baby coming, so it's the only option. Wow, that is a completely different vibe. I love it. Okay, the melody definitely needs some improvement, and that's something I was avoiding for a while. But since the beginning, I've had a really great idea for what to do with this. Like since before I even started this recording, like when I first put together the sort of intro piece, and that's just as simple as that. Oh. So the reason why I wanted to do this was because I wanted the vocal to last longer, but sadly it's like a really short sort of lead vocal synth. So what I'm gonna do instead, oh, did I just mess something up? Oh, it's just really quiet, I guess. Yeah, that's the ticket, I think. Now, I might go with this one actually and distort it a little bit. Let's see what that sounds like. Too many hip-hop. I actually don't think there's too many producers at all. And I would say that everyone's got their own style. It's really quite a beautiful thing. Watching producers progress is definitely the most fun thing about my fields. I've befriended some of the most amazing people just by, you know, being there for them, watching them grow, and having them there for me. And if I'm brutally honest with you, I was thinking about this earlier, I don't even have support in my own life, really. I have support from the internet. It's a very supportive community. Hip-hop and EDM are really cool because there's so much love for those styles that people are constantly looking to innovate, looking to create their own ideas and implement their own concepts. And it's so interesting watching a style that's super new, a style that's never even been heard before, become extremely mainstream. We see it all the time where something will come up first in their own niche markets and then make their way to pop, you know, with like the whole dubstep scene, with EDM, future-based, the whole future. I was gonna call it the future movement, but I think people would get mad at me for that, because that's not very accurate. But, you know, future is a really beautiful, like, it's such a complex style. It's such a complex notion, you know? I don't agree. I don't think that too many people sound the same at all. I see, on the same vein of what I was just saying, I hear a lot of trap, right? And it wears on me a little bit when everyone's sort of making that same like really distorted kick, very like melancholic, or like the lo-fi hit or stuff like that. However, that's not to say that there isn't innovation within those fields, and that's the most beautiful part, is the innovation. Everyone does strive for their own originality, even though it may not seem that way a lot of the time. That's my favorite thing about these. Also, what I'm looking for right now is, this is a kit called Swum Drum. They have the most amazing panned crash, and I absolutely love it. So we're gonna go all in, make this one beefy build. I'm gonna be back in the future, but my time is nearly up, so I do want to let you know that definitely, if you liked what you heard, I know it was really short, but I have things in my life to tend to. So after I kind of throw in this clap symbol, yeah, that's the one. Oh, no, there we go, we did it. Then I'll be signing out, disappearing from the world for a little bit. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, though. Video game music has variation. I do agree, video game music does have variation. I would never ever say more variation. Think about the amount of content in the world. I think the issue comes to light when you're consuming only one style or you're hearing only one thing, but there's so much more music being produced for non-video game purposes than for video game purposes. And that alone, oops, I didn't sidechain it, silly me. That alone is the reason why there's going to be way more, regardless of really anything, there's always going to be far more variation in the producer world. Yeah, video game music is beautiful. I love the orchestral, I love it all, man. I was listening to some Pokemon, I'm sure you've heard of Insane in the Rain music. He did a cover of a song from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and it was so gorgeous. He did an amazing job, and it really raises to light kind of the creative elements of that style of music. And game music as a whole always tries to implement so many ideas. Don't get me wrong, that's completely true. However, you know, even in the world of like, okay, we're gonna stop playing this on repeat now. We're gonna hit that save button. We're gonna open up something else. Just have it play in the background while I talk. This one's pretty cool. This one's actually RPG oriented, so it's sort of in the same line of what we're talking about. But yeah, even in the world of like amateur producers who haven't really picked anything up yet and are really just trying to regurgitate what they've heard and really perfect that before moving on to cultivating their own style. Even within them, you can hear the inklings of their own ideas coming to light. And I'd say if we were to go back to that trap example, yeah, it wears on you a little bit when you've got all these Joji type beats, right? All these blank type beats that are, you know, so different in their own rights, but then it's like you're literally trying to create a cookie cutter in order to sell it. And you know, I can understand why once I've heard 20 Joji type beats, I'm gonna be a little ticked, because they're supposedly all the same cookie cutter thing, but as a counter argument, they aren't. They're always something new to themselves. I'd say the issue you're having is more to do with the lack of variation within one song. Like whenever any song plays and it's a 3-minute loop, that can be infuriating. I completely get that. But whenever a song plays and there's constant development, oh, I hate when my keyboard does this, constant development, you know, the song feels like a treat to your ears. And I'd say that in a lot of EDM/hip-hop world, it's like this, oh, I copy-pasted my entire 30-second sort of droppy bit, and then that was it. That was my entire song, was copy-pasting that into the end. I think this is how we grow, though. I would definitely say that it's a very integral part of that. Anyway, yeah, this is that one song that I made that was sort of inspired by RuneScape, like a long time ago. Ooh, it's gonna get loud again, 'cause it always does that. So it goes like, oh, got loud again. Why does it do that? I don't know. Hey man, the craziest thing is when someone sound designs something new. Like, I totally get you. That's why Future is so crazy to me. I hear some stuff that totally blows my mind. Okay, I'm gonna sign out once this ends. I like the ending, it's super cute. It's just like a doop, like a very staccato, random out of nowhere. You know, I'll be honest, knowing, and I think that following an ideology that convinces you that, you know, oh, this waveform is beefy, it's gonna be a blank type of song, I think that that'll give you the opportunity to be really caught off guard by a lot of music, and that's beautiful. I love when music does something that blows my mind or changes my perspective on it. Yay, the end of that song, and with that, it's the end of my time here. Bro Step's very creative. So is Neuro. I would say that those are, it always comes down to personal preference at the end of the day, and like Neuro or Bro Step are definitely styles I would never try to personally implement. However, you know, I have great respect for the artists out there who are pushing forward their ideas, and you know, it comes back to the future statement. If you've heard of Night Owl Collective, you'll know that every single song on that label on their SoundCloud is so different. Bro Step style composition without Bro Step sound. I guarantee that's been done. In fact, I think I did that. Although I need to really look back. No, you know who did that? Old friend of mine. His name is... You know what? I'll go find him right now. He's on an old channel that I co-owned with a close friend of mine called Monster Pup Media. Did it get taken down? Where are we here? Darn. This looks like a wreck here. I can't find us the channel that contains this one song that I would say is Bro Step without the Bro Step. Monster Pup Media. Come on. Nothing, eh? I guess he was like, I'm done with this. Rid of it. We've moved on from that point. See, I don't remember the artist's name. It's been so long, and he quit music a long time ago. That's a shame. You know, if you've got SoundCloud or Discord or, you know, any way for me to contact you, I'd love to get you that song one day, but I guarantee Bro Step composition definitely exists. Anyway, I definitely have to wrap it up, so thank you all for popping by. It's been an amazing time, and I hope to do this again soon. Have a nice life.